All right. Welcome, everyone. I am Elena Johnson, and I just got a brand new special edition. So I'm really excited about that. I think I'm going to try to put this down or back up just a little bit so that I can see it a little bit better. There you go. Maybe. Let me check on that for just a second. I got so many things now because it gets dark so early. And so I can't rely on the outdoor light like I was doing before. So now I have to do indoor lights. And it's a little bit harder to do all the lights. But welcome to the live. I am Elena Johnson, and I am going to be showing a beach book tonight. I just got this beach book, and so I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to be signing the pre-orders. So I've been selling these in pre-order for, I don't know, about a month or so. And it came in, book came in, so that's super fun and exciting. And I'm going to be doing some signing of that pre-order tonight and showing you the book and all the awesome stuff that comes alongside it, the interior and all of that. So we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff tonight in our live event. And of course, if you've got any questions or anything like that that you want answered, please go ahead and post them. Post a comment. Let me know what you're looking forward to this, second week of November, all the other stuff we've got going on. And I am still getting some things ready. Alexa, play Christmas music.
The station, Holiday Favorites, on Amazon Music.
We like some Christmas music, don't we? I think we do. I like to have a little bit of music on as I'm getting ready to do stuff. So welcome to the live. I'm Elena Johnson. We're going to be doing our new Christmas edition, which is this book right here, Escape to Getaway Bay. This is a chunky book. I just put it up in my shop. The orders need to go out for all the pre-orders, and I'm going to be signing them tonight. So first let's go over it, and then I'll start signing. I have to unwrap them. They come wrapped in plastic to keep them beautiful and ready for you when they show up at your door. So Getaway Bay is one of my beach story worlds. I have 3 series set in Getaway Bay, and this is one of them. This is my most popular Getaway Bay series. Is this 7-book series. In this beautiful beach book, you get 3 books. You get the first 3 books in Getaway Bay. So you get to experience a good chunk of the books that are there. And you can see it has beautiful pink foil. You can see how it's sort of reflective. This is a flat foil. So I have another beach special edition, and it has raised foil. So when you touch it, it's textured and it's raised above the book. And not only that, but you can see it kind of on the back side. It kind of pops out. So if you can see that, you can kind of see it right there. This is flat foil, so it's not going to have any of that texture or any of that stuff. But it's pink. It's so pink, and pink is my favorite color. So I'm super excited about the pinkness of it. And it's a hardcover. So it has a dust jacket, and I'm going to pull that off, and I'll show you that next. So it's got pink foil on the front, on the inside dust jacket as well. And it says, where every fixer-upper comes with a second chance at love. Because I love second chance romances. And a lot of these are second chance or romances, or they're like second chance at romance. Like someone has had, something pretty tragic happen in their life, like a divorce or death of a spouse or something like that. And they escape to Getaway Bay, the name of the book, and they find their happily ever after. All of the ladies in Getaway Bay work at a wedding planning company called Your Title Forever. So that's kind of how they're connected, but all of the books are standalones. So you don't have to have read them in order. You don't have to read any other books in the series. You don't have to have read any of my other books at all. But this dust jacket has beautiful pink foil on the flap, the front, and the back. And it's so tropical and beautiful. And it stands up on its own. This is great quality. The hardcover, I love this thing. It's light blue to mimic up the perfect sky when you are on the beach. And it has this beautiful silver embossing that kind of looks rainbow in the light. So we've got some tropical flowers and palm leaves that I put on those, and it's very shiny and iridescent. You might want to be taking the dust jacket off at some point just to see how beautiful this book is. And then there's the front. It's got the cover again and my name with your beautiful iridescence. This is the hardcover, and it has the tropical edges, and it's got 3 books inside. Now, if you're new to me and you haven't read any of my books before, my books are closed door romances. There is no sex and no swearing on the page, and there's not a lot of violence, gore, things like that. Now, they live in Hawaii, so you're probably going to get some hurricanes and natural disasters. It's that type of danger and intrigue and plot points that bring our couple together. So that's what I write. The first book is called The Island House. The Island House is my #1 best-selling book in my entire catalog. Last year, I had over 250,000 listens of it on Spotify alone. So lots of people love The Island House, and my narrator for that is super amazing. So that probably helps a lot. But in The Island House, Charlotte has relocated from South Carolina to Hawaii, and she bought a beach house sight unseen. And she finds a man already living in her house. So it's an accidental roommate, forced proximity romance. And he's like, I just need a few days to figure out where to live. And then, of course, a few days turns into a little bit more than that. That's book 1, The Island House. Book 2 is called The Island Scandal. And it is a friends to lovers. She is a wedding dress seamstress. She makes wedding dresses. And her best friend is the billionaire owner of a massive tropical flower plantation farm in Hawaii. And his dad won't let him take over because Burke has quite the reputation as a playboy. So he asks Ash if she will pretend to be his fiance. Thank you, Courtney, so much. And that book is stunning. Thank you. I think it is so stunning too. I think it is beautiful. It just gives just the best vibes. And I know that a lot of us in the US are moving into winter, and so you're gonna need a beach escape. And you can get it for yourself for Christmas or save it for January. Whenever you're gonna need it, there's 3 books inside. So you can save it for January, February, and March. You can read 1 book a month. In book 2, like I was talking about, she becomes her billionaire best friend's fake fiance. So it's the Island Scandal because everybody knows Burke's family. So that's kind of a fun kind of twist on that. It's very tropical. Book 3 is called The Island Hideaway, and it is a royal in hiding, enemies to lovers. And what happens is Zara, she is an Olympic, well, I'm not sure she's in the Olympics. She's a stunt diver for a show in Hawaii. And I actually went to a show with stunt divers when I went to Hawaii once. And so that was super fun to incorporate that into a book. And she takes a house sitting gig for a really ritzy house up on the bluffs. And when she gets there, she finds Noah is already there, and he's not supposed to be there, and he's acting really cagey. She comes to find out later that he's not on the run, but he's in hiding from his family, and he's a prince. So those are the 3 books that you get in Escape to Getaway Bay. Thank you, Denise. It is a beautiful cover. I bought it a few months ago, and when I saw it, I knew immediately what I wanted to do with it. This book has never existed before tonight. Doesn't exist in a regular paperback. It doesn't exist in ebook. You can get, well, the individual ones do, but not this set of 3. And so this is the only place you can get it. So, of course, the cover is exclusive. The edges are exclusive, and they're just so fun and tropical and bright and pink and yellow, and they are just beautiful. And then, of course, that hardcover inside. I can't get over it. Sometimes I just come in and I open it, and I kind of tilt it in the sunlight, and I'm like, oh, yes, there's my rainbows. It makes me happy inside. So I'm going to be signing the pre-orders for this in just a minute. I do want to show you the interior. And if you have any questions about me, I'm Elena Johnson, or what I write, what kind of books I write, please let me know, because I'm happy to answer any of those. Talk about the types of romance that you read or that you're looking for. I have written about 225 romances at this point. It's probably a little bit more than that. I think I have 225 published. Inside the book, you get these gorgeous full color end pages. So this is a beach scene that's just beautiful and transports you from the first open of the book to the beach. And this can be your signature page. This is where I'm going to be signing your books. And I know it's hard to see on camera, but it says 3 beach romances. This book is 598 pages. It's a chunker, right? It takes up a couple fingers to hold it. It'll still fit in your purse. It's a 6x9, and every book has its own custom chapter openings as well. So here's the island house. It has its own custom with the boats and the little tiny couple down there at the bottom. That's super fun as well. And when we switch over to the Island Scandal, I made it easy for myself. I put the name of the book at the top. So this book is Island House. Then we get to Island Scandal right here. More of a sunset Hawaii landscape. Just so fun. Oh, and look, there's the Island Highway. I've already opened this one before, clearly. So we have another one right there. And then it has gorgeous full color tropical end pages as well. And so you get 3 books. And here's how they're divided up. This is the Island House here at the front. This is the Island Scandal. And this is the Island Hideaway. They're pretty significant books. They're about 200, 220 pages individually. And we got them all into one 600-page volume in the Getaway Bay 3-book special edition hardcover. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing some unwrapping and signing, and I'll watch for any questions if you have any. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you want to know what I write, what kind of books they are, anything more about them, if you missed the intro, I'm kind of happy to go over it again. Every book comes wrapped in plastic, so we've got to pull that off. And then I have my outline pens that I'm going to be signing with. I got a dark blue and a light blue, and a dark pink and a light pink. So thank you, Barb. I think it's beautiful too. And I pack books at least 3 times a week. I always pack on Sunday evenings, and I'm always live on Sunday evenings too. It's new, but I've been going live on Sunday evenings for about a month now. And I said earlier I have about 225 books. So I've always got something new to show, something new to talk about, and there's always new people that come in. So that's always really fun. If you're just joining us right now, welcome to this beach book bonanza. I just got a brand new beach hardcover delivered yesterday, and I have about 30 pre-orders that I'm going to be prepping for tonight's mailing of Escape to Getaway Bay. We also pack and ship books on Tuesdays. They go out on Wednesday. So the books I packed today go out on Monday. Obviously, the post office isn't open on Sunday night. And the books we pack on Tuesday into Tuesday evening go out on Wednesdays. And our Friday packages go out on Saturday. So we have packages going out Monday, Wednesday, Saturday every week. You never wait more than a day or two for your book to be packaged and shipped. And all books come, of course, with a tracking number. So you should be able to tell where your book is at any given time. And you'll get emails from me when you order, of course. And I always encourage people to email me. If you have a problem or if something goes wrong, I definitely want to help you take care of that and get you a beautiful book that was also amazing on the inside that you will love reading as much as you love looking at. So I think that's always fun too, because I know we have these, oh, my pink pen is dripping. I'm gonna give it a second. It's brand new. It just dripped all over the table there. Okay, let's give it just a minute. Some songs are louder than others. That one was really loud. I think it's Gwen Stefani. Anyway, I want you to love looking at your book, but I also want you to love reading it. I want you to love the inside as much as you love the outside. So, books are made to be read, and the pretty ones are sometimes hard to read, but I think that it's well worth it. Okay, so this is the first time I'm signing this book. I have to make some decisions. It's definitely going to be a silver signature, and it has a pink sort of outline around it. But I'm not sure I super love it because this signature page is so pink already. So I'm not sure. I think I'm going to try the blue and see if I like it a little bit more. You can tell it's a pink marker on the back side because it bleeds through, which is why I use my card so that it won't bleed onto your page behind. Because remember, I'm trying to give you a beautiful book on the inside and outside. Let's try blue because that signature page is so pink already. Oh boy, this marker is brand new too, and it just really splurted out a lot as well. Welcome if you're just joining me. I have a brand new beach book tonight that I'm talking about. Just came in, got it yesterday, unloaded, got it taken care of. Oh, I definitely think I like the blue a lot better. Maybe it just looks better to me in my lighting, but I think you can kind of tell it's bluer. It's definitely easier to see on the page. It's blue on this side. Anyway, I think I'm going to go with the blue. I think I like that the best. All right, I'm going to work on signing these a little bit. And again, it definitely stands out more. Molly's here again. Yay! I've seen Molly a few times now in the live, so that's always fun to have people come back. So I definitely agree, Molly. I think it definitely stands out more. And I'm going to be signing these with my blue outline marker. So it's kind of silver, and then it has that color around it. Is my hair a different color? You know, my hair changes color on a daily basis, I think. So last week when you came, I had just gone to the salon. And I go to the salon every 5 weeks because my hair is really short, right? So when you have a short hairstyle and your hair grows fast, which mine does, you have to go all the time. So when I first go to my stylist, my hair is pretty blue. It's quite blue. I call it blue. You might call it purple. It's somewhere in the blue, purple, indigo family. And as time goes on and I wash it and all of that, it settles into the silver gray that it's supposed to be. Also, with the time change, it now gets dark where I live at like 4:30. So, well, it's not quite dark yet, but I was able to do my lives previously with natural light coming in my window of my office, and now I have to use lights because it's too dark. I did a live last week, and by the end, I was just like in the dark. Like you couldn't even see me or the books. So, yes, it should be silver now, and it has kind of settled into its silver. It'll stay in the silver for 2 or 3 weeks. So at that point, I'm about 4 weeks out, and then it starts to lose the color, and it kind of goes to that sort of blonde bleachy blonde color. So that's why I go every 5 weeks. Not only because my hair is short, but because the color kind of only sticks around for a little bit. So yes, last week when you were here, it was probably blue, and now it has settled into what it should be. I used to teach elementary school, and it was always fun to show up after I'd done my hair, and the kids were like, "Wow, Mrs. Johnson, look at your hair." And they only came once a week. I taught in the computer lab, and they only came once a week. And the next week they'd be like, "Your hair is different." I'm like, "I know." So it definitely has kind of a life of its own, my hair. So that's always fun. Oh, I see some people. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Welcome to our live. If you're just joining us, I am Elena Johnson, and I just got a brand new beach special edition in with beautiful pink foil. It's just lovely. It has beautiful edges that are tropical with the flowers. They're green, they're pink, and there's some pops of yellow, and it's a hardcover. This is my first hardcover special edition. Thank you, Molly. I think it is gorgeous as well. I was a little bit nervous ordering it because I've never done a hardcover before. I wasn't sure how it would look when it arrived. You're never really sure because you're not physically on site seeing everything. And we get pictures and we get videos and, we get sample catalogs and we get all this stuff on the back end as authors. But you're still never really quite sure how all of those pieces are going to come together to create the product. So, especially me, I'm not very good at that kind of stuff. But I will say I did a lot of the designing for this book. So if you're new to the live, welcome. And I'll go over the book again quickly. I've signed, 2, 4, 6, 8. This will be my 10th one. Killing it, 1/3 of the way done. So it has a beautiful flat pink foil on the front. And I'm just going to take the dust cover off. And you can get a little sneak peek of this hardcover. I'll show you in just a second. Because hardcovers have basically two exciting parts, There's the outside and then there's the book itself, so it's so fun. But this dust jacket is a really sturdy dust jacket. It stands up all by itself. It can hold its form, so it's not floppy. And it's got pink foil on the top there that says Escape to Getaway Bay, where I think it says Fixer-Upper, where every Fixer-Upper comes with a second chance. So a lot of them are second chance romances, and a lot of them are second chance at romance for a heroine who has had something happen. She's relocated to a beach location. So it's got some sort of women's fiction start over elements in it. Then of course you have the beautiful foil on the front. There's foil on the spine and the back. And this back flap that just has my picture has no foil. But it's very exciting. Anyway, Lynette says she's very excited to get hers. Thank you, Lynette. And then you get the gorgeous blue hardcover itself. It has this silver embossing that's iridescent in the light. So it moves through all the rainbow colors. And that's on front, spine, and back. And it's just gorgeous. You can take that dust cover off and you can just display this and walk by it at different times during the day to see how the holographic foil embossing on the cover looks. I think it is so much fun. And so this is new for me because I have not had a hardcover before. So I was really excited about that. It has full color end pages. So again, we get tropic vibes right from the beginning. No need to wait till summer to go to Hawaii. No need. You can escape any time of year. This has my signature in it. I've signed it with the blue one. I'm going to sign all the books. All of my books come signed. And every book has its own custom designed header as well. So there's 3 books in this book. That's why some people are like, oh my gosh, it's $50. Yeah, there's 3 inside. And a lot of times when we're ordering special editions, they might be $30 just by themselves. And so you're getting 3 in one. And that's why it's a little bit more, plus the hardcover, plus the dust jacket. There's just a lot of extra things that go into a book that is this chunky. So you get these 3 books. It's kind of divided like this. Here's the Island Scandal, and here's the Island Hideaway. These are the first 3 books in my Getaway Bay romance series, which is one of my very best selling series. So someone asked, Roni asked, what font do you use? So I don't know the name of this font. I did not design this cover. Inside, the font is Helvetica. I do know that. So inside the hardcover itself, the font is Helvetica. And in the software programs that we use as authors, I bumped mine up 1 degree above the middle line. So it's a tiny bit bigger. I couldn't do much bigger than that because I couldn't then fit it all. I couldn't fit the story into the book. But I still wanted it to have nice breathing white space for the text. So that's what you get. I designed the edges, top, bottom, and front. I designed this hardcover just using the title treatment from my designer. And I designed the end pages. So I did all of these. And I designed all the chapter headings. So I'm not a super pro, but I think it turned out amazing. I got my designer to do the title page for me, which matches the dust jacket, which my amazing cover designer also did. So I took some pieces from someone who's really amazing and creates super beautiful products for our books. And then I paired it up with some of my own designs. And I just have so much fun making those designs. I love seeing them come together into different ways and places, and it's just amazing. So this is 3 books. And once again, if you're new to me, welcome to the live. I'm Elena Johnson, and I write books that are feel-good fiction. That's my brand. It's feel-good fiction books. They don't have any cursing, and they don't have any on-page sex. They're clean, closed door, and sweet. Now, I happen to think, and I know because I read a lot as well, that my clean romances are a little dirtier than others. And what I mean by that is I really like to write a lot of kissing into my books. I like a lot of sexual tension, and I like a lot of sort of awkward moments that bring couples together. And I am quite an angsty writer. So sometimes I'll use the hashtag angsty romance, even though the books are sweet. You're not going to see mafia bosses, though. You're gonna see most of my heroes are in alpha hero jobs, but they're cinnamon rolls. So in book 1 of Escape to Getaway Bay, he's a helicopter pilot, and he's former military helicopter pilot. So he can be pretty alpha, but he's retired and he does tours now in Hawaii. And so he's a little bit more of a cinnamon roll. And he's living in Charlotte's house that she just purchased from across the country. And they are accidental roommates and now living together in the same house. So it has a little bit of Under the Tuscan Sun vibes as well, if you kind of like that movie from yesteryear. Maybe I'm revealing my age there, but I used to describe my books as like Hallmark, but it's not accurate. It's like Hallmark in the fact that I write a lot of small towns and a lot of like the popular tropes that you love, friends to lovers or enemies to lovers, and Grumpy Sunshine. Those are my 3 favorite. Second Chance is also a favorite of mine. But there's way more kissing than Hallmark. Sometimes you're watching a Hallmark movie and they don't kiss till the very, very end. And that's just not what I do in my books. So my books, there's almost always a kiss at 50%, unless it happens at 25%. So I'm like, I've got the formula down. It's not my first rodeo writing romance. I said earlier in the live that I've written about 225 of them. And I love the sexual tension, and I love the feelings and emotions that come with someone who has felt unlovable or overlooked in their life, finding someone who sees them and wants to be with them. And that's tender and moving to me, with lots of sexual tension and desire, but there's no on-page sex in the books. So if that's what you're looking for, you have come to the right place. All of my books are like that. If that's not what you're looking for, maybe you know someone who would like a book like that. And they don't want the explicit content, and you're not sure what to recommend to them. My books would be a great recommendation for anyone who doesn't want some of that explicit content or the darker themes. Now, I will say also that just because my books are sweet doesn't mean that there's no plot to them. I've written natural disasters, I've written infertility, I've written death of parents, I've written unwed pregnancy, I've written real life. I feel like I write real life, angsty romances that have real substance and plots and real characters. So I get that comment a lot from readers that they're like, no, your books feel really real. And so they do. Thank you, Linda. She says, love it. They do feel real. And they feel like people that you know, or they feel like a person that you could be. And so I get that comment a lot too, that, you know, I saw myself in this character, and I really appreciate you writing a plus size character or a character who's a little bit older. I write characters like that as well. Because all people deserve love in all shapes and sizes and ages, just like every book deserves to be beautiful, just like this one. So I just got these in, and I'm signing my orders, my pre-orders that I've had sitting. Some people have been waiting for, I can't remember when I opened the pre-order, but probably about a month ago. And so I've had some people just waiting and waiting to get their books. And we did have a little bit of a delay in the shipment, so we had to wait about 2 weeks extra than I was planning. But they're here. They arrived yesterday. We're signing and shipping today. So welcome if you're new here. I'm glad that is why you came, Ronnie. And if you have any questions for me or want to know more about my books or me or this special edition, please go ahead and leave a comment, and I'll look at it when I'm done signing these books. Oh, Lynette says it's totally worth the wait. Awesome. And Melissa, gorgeous. Looking forward to receiving this treasure. Thank you. I do believe both of you have pre-ordered. I looked at my list before I got on tonight because I had to know how many I needed to sign. I'm like, I got to get these out. These people have been waiting for these books. I know they have. So I'm so excited to get them shipped out. And they come with a few pieces of swag. So I haven't shown that at all yet. Let me do that. They come with a matching Getaway Bay bookmark. So this is the page design right here. And it has Getaway Bay on the back, of course, the pink to match. You're going to get a Feel Good Fiction beach sticker because I write a lot of beach romances. And I write Feel Good Fiction. You're going to get a custom Aloha Vibes sticker with each purchase. You get a cute tropical flower sticker for your water bottle. And you get the Meet Me at the Beach sticker. Now I have a different version of this one. I have another one called In My Beach Read Era. And I designed both of these as well. When I'm feeling kind of burnt out on writing, I like to design stickers and page edges. So I find myself losing, whole days to sticker design and bookmark design and page edge design. I've really enjoyed making special editions in the past. I don't know, I've been doing it I think my first one I did about a year ago. So I'm super happy with all the special ones I have. Oh, I see someone who says they're new here. Welcome. I'm Elena Johnson. I'm showing my new beach special edition that just came in yesterday. And I'm getting the books ready that were ordered in pre-order. Getting those ready to ship and sign for tonight's live. I am going to be live a couple more times this week on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So another evening live. We'll go over a couple of other things. Then I'm going to show my other beach special edition as well. So I write beach romance under Elena Johnson. And I write closed door, clean romance. Some of my books are rom-coms. Most of them are contemporary romance set on the beach or the vicinity of the beach. They almost all have cinnamon roll heroes with, characters usually in their 30s somewhere. I have a few that they're a little bit older, but most of them are in their 30s. And I love the tropes, friends to lovers, second chance, forced proximity. I love a one-bed trope, and enemies to lovers. So I have a question that says, what book would you recommend for a beginner with your books? So this is kind of a hard question. So I also write cowboy romance under Liz Isaacson, and I also write women's fiction under Jessie Newton. So my first question is usually to people, well, what are you in the mood for? Are you in the mood for a mountain escape or a beach escape? If you're in the mood for a beach escape, The Island House is the best one to start with. So this book is a 3-book series, and it comes with The Island House. The Island House is the first book in this series, and it comes with that book. You can also get... Here's The Island House regular. So it's a regular paperback. It's 5.5 by 8.5, 250 pages. It's a forced proximity, accidental roommate. This is one of my best-selling books. It's my best-selling book in audio by far. I said this at the top of the live. I had over 250,000 listens on Spotify of this book last year. So it's something that's satisfying. It's a great escape. It's a great palate cleanser if you're more of a dark reader and you want to take a break and you need something a little bit lighter. The Island House is a great place to begin if you're looking for a beach escape. If you're looking for a cowboy escape, I have several series starters for cowboys, and I have several of those in special edition as well. Graham is a good one. This is not a special edition, but he's a great place to start. And The Mechanics of Mistletoe, this is a special edition, but this book has had 4 covers. I think this is the 4th paperback cover. I do sell these. You can get them signed from me with custom swag. These are Christmas cowboy romances, and I have Rhett, which is also an amazing place to start. He's this red one right here that you can't see. I'll see if I can get one out without causing a topple. I have a lot of books behind me. Sometimes I'm a little bit worried they'll fall on me. This Rhett is also a great place to start if you're looking for small town cowboys. These are all first in series. Graham, Mechanics of Mistletoe, and Rat. That would be a great place to start. If you're looking at Elena books, The Island House is in a phenomenal place to start. The Relation Trip, which I showed a few minutes ago. This is a standalone, no series. I sell these too. They have beautiful flamingo edges. They come signed with swag. That's a great place to start. And if you're in your rom-com era, I also write rom-coms, and Just His Secretary is a great place to start. This happens to be a special edition, but you don't have to get this one. But it has cute paw prints for Claude Monet, the grumpy cat who tames the grumpy billionaire. So all of these special editions I have for sale, and these would be great for anyone who's new. So if you love any style of books, then I think it just depends. I'm a mood reader, so I very much am like, I want to go to the mountains. I'm looking to laugh. I want a friends to lovers, and I might pick a book based on that. But I think those would be my strongest offerings for someone who's new. Island House for Elena, The Relation Trip, or Just His Secretary. And if you're looking more small town cowboy, Mechanics of Mistletoe, Graham, or Rhett. Okay? So that's where I would start. And these are all single titles, obviously. Single title books. And this one that I'm doing tonight is Escape to Getaway Bay. And it is a 3-book set. It is a monster. The Rhett Special Edition is absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Lynette. I love the Rhett Special Edition. And I gotta be honest, I wasn't sure I would because it's red. And I don't super love red as a color. I don't like wearing red. I don't like red cars. It's not my color. But the Rhett book is red because it's a holiday romance. And I thought, I'll give it a try. And he is beautiful. It is a beautiful shade of red. It looks so good with the gold foil. Rhett is really a beautiful book. So thank you. I appreciate that. And I also agree. And I see some people following me. Thank you for following me. I'm Elena Johnson. We're pretty deep into the live. I'm only going to be here for about another 15 minutes. I'm signing my brand new Escape to Getaway Bay with the pink foil on it. It's brand new, in stock yesterday. I added it to the shop today, ready to send out. So if you purchase one tonight, it will go out tomorrow. Signed, it comes with a few pieces of custom swag that I designed myself. I write all of the books myself. I have a proofreader and an editor, and I have worked with about 10, 12 cover designers over the year. My husband works inside my business now and does a lot of my covers. He didn't do this one. This is actually Sylvia at the Book Brander. So if you, she's on TikTok and on social media. If you see her somewhere else, then make sure that you say that cover is so beautiful. Elena's Escape to Getaway Bay cover is beautiful. Thank you. She says, when I get paid, I'll order something. I hope you do. Angie says, the relationship was amazing. I just got one of the Christmas special editions. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Those Christmas special editions, I didn't bring them out tonight. I've done several lives with them over the past couple of weeks. I mean, I just showed 2 of them. I can't seem to help it. I did just show Rhett and the Mechanics of Mistletoe, but I have a couple of other ones, like you can kind of see them right here. This one right here is the Dual Edge, and I just can't gush enough about the Dual Edge, but I vowed that tonight would be about beach books, because it's, oh my heck, Becky, it's a beach book bonanza. It really is. I love this book. I did these edges, like I just said, Sylvia did. The beautiful cover with the pink foiling, this super cute paper airplane design that kind of runs across the back, across the spine up here at the top, if you can see that. It's kind of hard. The lights kind of shine off of it. I've got to do these during the day, I guess. And it runs throughout the dust jacket as well. So you see the paper airplane design there in white, pointing up to the foil. There's the foiled front. There's the foiled back. It's just a beautiful, beautiful paper hardcover. It's my first hardcover. And it's got this beautiful sky blue color on the book. And it's got your awesome holographic, gorgeous embossing foil around the whole thing. So just like my hair, Molly asked about my hair earlier, changing from week to week, you can display this book with the dust jacket on 1 week, have some friends over, have them over the next week and take the dust jacket off, and they'll think that you have 2 gorgeous books because it's gorgeous with the dust jacket and without. It's 3 books inside. You get The Island House, The Island Scandal, and The Island Hideaway. 3 full-length books, standalone novels, connected in the same story world of Getaway Bay. Okay, so you get 3. It's not just one single book. You'll get 3 books. It's a pure reading experience for the money. And I am signing pre-orders, and I've got some stacks back here that I'm still working on. So, if you're looking for a beach escape, or you know someone who needs one, or will need one in December or January, this is a great thing to get for them or to get for yourself. I write clean, closed-door romance. I always say more kissing than Hallmark, with hometown heroes, pilots, doctors, carpenters, policemen. So they're in this sort of like alpha male job, but they themselves are more cinnamon roll. So if that's your vibe, it's totally my vibe. It's what I love. Boy Next Door, Second Chance, Friends to Lovers. My books are the books that you have been looking for. So I'm going to do 5 more here, and then I think I'll have 30 done. And I had 30 pre-orders. So that'll get me to the point where I need to start stuffing them and packing them up in their beautiful mailers. So all of my books come with a little bit of swag too. I like to make it custom, and I like to make it match. So I try to choose even just this that has the pink and yellow flowers. It goes really well with the pink and yellow edges. And I do that deliberately. It's not an accident. It's because I want you to have a beautiful experience from unwrapping to something as simple as a tropical flower sticker that you might put on your water bottle or your notebook or your laptop. Or if you're like my daughter, you just keep them in a binder. She just keeps hers in a binder. She doesn't like to use her stickers. So that's perfectly fine too. You can use your stickers however you would like. We're going to be live for about 10 more minutes. If you have any questions, you haven't heard of my books before, or there's something you just want to ask me, you've been, a lifelong fan and been around for a while, let me know and I will answer it. I definitely like the blue outline marker better than the pink one. That was a good call. You have so much pink, which is awesome, on the front cover that this interior signature looks really nice with the blue. And I haven't added this yet to this shop, but I'm going to. I just got a little overexcited with the books coming in, and actually went to the Pinners Conference this weekend. So that was really fun. It's up in Salt Lake was the Pinners Conference. Maybe you have it where you live. I know they have them in Texas and California and other places like that. But I went to that with my daughter, and that was really a lot of fun. And so I didn't have time to really go through the books until today, and now we've got them, and I just am so excited about sharing them and showing them. So this is our Escape to Getaway Bay special edition hardcover that we're focused on in this live, and I'm getting these ready to send out for all the pre-orders because I ordered this book way back in August. We've been waiting for it for a while. I'm going to show you the swag one more time and remind you that if you're looking for an amazing, sweet escape, oh, thank you so much, Ronnie. She bought that one and the Christmas one. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The Christmas ones are beautiful. I guess I'll have to show it. Oh, she's going to make me show it. This is the Christmas Lodge. It has glittery, gorgeous red foil. Can you see how it kind of glitters? Kind of glitters there. I'm not sure if she bought this one with the gorgeous red and blue accents on the wreath, or if she went ahead and bought the Christmas dual edge book that has 2 different edges. I mean, I have some really beautiful special editions. I cannot tell a lie. I'm excited about them. And I love readers who also get excited about them. And thank you so much for purchasing. I will see all of the purchases tonight, and I'm going to get them all out and ready for the USPS to pick up tomorrow. So that's going to go out. Anything that gets ordered tonight will go out tomorrow. We clear the slate because we get quite a few orders on Mondays and Tuesdays. I have my son come pack for me on Tuesdays and Fridays. I sign all the books. We go through all the packages. We make sure that people aren't getting duplicates if they've ordered blind date books or anything like that. And then we kind of go from there. So I'm thrilled that you got 2. That's going to be so amazing. I can't wait to get those out to you. Thank you so much. I was going to say, let's just show you this swag one more time that was kind of curated to go with this book that has these awesome tropical edges. The bookmark matches those edges, and it doesn't really have anything else on it. And then on the back, it just says Getaway Bay. And of course, QR code for other special editions. If you had to guess, those of you who've bought from me before that are here, how many special editions do you think I have now? I'm going to let you think about that because I'm not quite sure how many I have yet. I've been doing it, like I said, about a year, and I love designing them. You get this tropical flower sticker that was designed to go with Getaway Bay. You get my Feel Good Fiction beachy logo. My husband made this, and I write Feel Good Fiction. So if you're new to me as an author, I'm Elena Johnson, and I write Feel Good Fiction. So my books make you feel good. They are true to life. They show you that bad things happen, but you can prevail and overcome and find love and happiness and peace with yourself and in a relationship, because I do write romance. And I love the beach. I live in a landlocked state, so I love the beach. I'm always in my beach read era. Always, 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 because I always want to escape to the surf and the sun and the sand. And I don't have another trip planned until February. I'll be doing a writing retreat with a group of friends in February. And that will be really fun. I'm excited about it, and it's in California. So it's not going to be super warm in California even in February, but we rent a beach house, and there's like 15 of us, so we can afford it. And you get to walk out on the balcony and just hear the water come in. And I love that sound. I love it with my whole soul. And then you might get this Meet Me at the Beach as well. This one is super fun. And I designed all the stickers that come with your Getaway Bay special edition hardcover. So I'm writing the small town, alpha job, beta cinnamon roll heroes, heroines who, no matter what they've been through in their life, have a second chance to find happiness. And they find it with their amazing hero, and they come in beautiful, beautiful packages. So thank you so much to everyone who has come tonight. Lynette says, it's a hard question. I asked how many special editions you think I have. Because Rhett has more than one special edition. She's right, it does. And the Mechanics of Mistletoe also has more than one special edition. She's right. So I think I have for sale right now 8 or 9 different special editions. And some of them in my brain, I don't know why, but I don't always categorize as special editions, but I think I have up to 12 sometimes that I'm like, oh yeah, somebody bought that set. And that's a special edition too. And I kind of forget about them. She says, the Christmas Lodge is so beautiful on my shelf. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. sometimes, like, I have my book office and it's filled with books and packing supplies and wrapping paper. But well, sometimes I just walk in and I just walk over to the books and I look at them and I'm like, you're so beautiful. I love you. Thank you for being in my house. So I hope you get that same joy from the special editions. Thank you to those who have come tonight and purchased. I'm going to look through all of those. Anyone who follows, I go follow you back. Thank you so much for coming and doing that. And a quick reminder before I sign off, I'm going to be live on Tuesday at 8 p.m., same places, and I'm going to be live on Friday at noon. So I'm going to do a daytime one this week as well. We're going to do 3. Normally I just do 2 lives a week. This week we're going to do 3 because we have so amazing special editions. Thank you so much for coming.